Nationalism, the belief that your country is superior to others. This was one of the contributors to World War I, along with the other two later in the video. Nationalism was very common in the early 20th century. This was the time when countries wanted to fight each other to assert dominance. Nationalism gave birth to nationalists, and were convinced that if a war ever broke out, they would be victorious. For example, the British believed their naval power, coupled with the size and resources of the British Empire, would give them the upper hand in any war. Nationalism fueled a continental delusion that contributed to the growing mood for war. Imperialism is the expansion of a nation's authority over other nations through the acquisition of land or the imposition of economic and political domination. Basically, it is the belief that stealing land and taking advantage of them makes a country better. Imperialism became popular during the late 19th century and early 20th century. European nations invaded Africa and Asia and started to imperialize to increase their nation's power. Militarism is the belief that a country should build and maintain a strong military to defend or promote one's own national interests. Basically, the belief that having a strong military is good, so no one can attack them, and they can attack whoever they please. Militarism was one of the main causes for World War I because the government or the military in the country tried to upgrade the weapons or supplies used in the war aggressively, and believed it was to protect the country. But of course, with every nation increasing their powers, balance was broken. The Soviet Union was an example of a country that believed in militarism. After World War I, they formed a union in the northwestern parts of Europe called the Soviet Union. After Germany had invaded Poland and most of Eastern Europe, the Soviet socialists got scared that they would also get invaded. So they built strong military bases and trained their soldiers. In the end, they didn't get invaded inland. And there you have it.